Hello everybody and welcome back to some more modded Minecraft, and today you can see we have finally moved our locations. We are over in this village. If we actually have a look at the waypoints, you'll be able to see that 946 meters away is where our old base used to be, and now we are in this location. I've set up all of my windmills. Actually, I've set up all but one. One of them is over here, and these guys are bugging out again. Let me just reset those things and kill this guy. But yeah, we've set up over here. I've done a little setup down here. As you can see, it's not the best, but I haven't really had too much time to do all that much stuff. I've just mainly been carting essentially everything over here. And I have set up two crystal growth accelerators. That's actually what the that extra windmill over there, it comes over to here and goes into an energy acceptor and then goes into these two crystal growth accelerators, because I really needed that, because I wanted to make a crafting monitor, and I needed a calculation press, or yeah, calculation press thing, or processor, whatever it's called. And to do that, to make one of those, you actually need, is that forest coat? Oh. To make one of those, you actually need pure Certus quartz. So I thought, you know, why not? I originally had one, realized I had enough to make another, so that was pretty good. But yeah, we've now got two of these, and you know, they're being powered, they're online, they're not part of this network, so they're not using any channels up, so that's perfectly fine. But yeah, today I'm gonna try something out. Something that I've not tested it, I don't know if it works, but it's a theory that it should work. Now, this is kind of depending on the fact, or hoping the fact that IC2 stuff runs off of RF, really. I haven't really tested it out, I probably should have. But the plan is, well, first off, I want to see if I can make resonant energy cell. But to do that, we actually need 4, to get the Enduring Blend, we need 4, for 4 of them, which is how much we need for the resonant energy cell. We need 4 pearls, we have 3. Now, a good way to get ender pearls is actually through getting a scrap box, which we get through crafting with scrap. So my theory was, why don't we get a recycler from IC2? A recycler is fairly cheap. Some dirt, some redstone, some iron, some stones, the basic machine thing, and also so we can just make a basic control circuit, which is even cheaper than normal, and then we just have to make a hammer, a forge hammer, which isn't even that expensive. And then how about, I thought, why don't we put it here? If it runs on IC2 power, perfect. Or sorry, RF power, then it's going to be perfect. And then what we can actually do is set up an igneous extruder just below it, and we can make infinite scrap. And like, although it's, what is it, 0.15% chance, we can actually like look at these things. We can get like we can get emeralds. Speaking of emeralds, I actually found we can get diamonds as well. I'll actually show this in a second. We can get a few things, blaze rods, you know, not massively amazing things, but some stuff nonetheless. I actually did get an emerald. I don't know where I put it, but I might have, oh, what, we have a spare end. Okay, no worries even. That's entirely done, but we actually have an emerald somewhere. Here it is. An emerald. I actually got this from walking around the village, and it was just randomly on the floor. I have no idea where it came from, but it was just kind of there. I'm not complaining about it. I like the idea that it was there. I'm still going to go for, like, even though we have enough ender pearls, I still need to make an igneous extrude, not an igneous extrude, an induction smelter anyway. So we're not going to get on everything straight away. But actually, how about we... Right. Since we have 4 ender pearls, why don't we make the induction smelter straight away? Then what we can do is we can then go on to making that, getting a resonant energy cell, you know, getting 80 million RF, which will be perfect, and then we can go on for the igneous extruder thing, because we need more ender pearls in the future anyway, and I think it would be pretty cool to just be able to make a lot of scrap. As well, that also helps us when we want to make UU matter in the future. So we want to eventually get to that stage, so, you know, if we stockpile it from now, even at a slow rate, I don't know if the deep storage units recipes are the weird ones. No, they're actually quite good, but if we can get more ender pearls, we can actually make a resonant, or a deep storage unit. We can just start now and, you know, carry on, and like, it shouldn't even use that much power. We're making a lot already, and that'll be perfectly fine. So we need an induction smelter. Induction smelter is fairly good. I don't know how much invar we've got. We've got 5. Obviously we can make more, but I mean 8, 9, 10 in total, so we're missing out on 5. But it's pretty easy to make for us, like 2 iron and 1 ferrous. So iron, for example, 2 iron. Let's get 4 iron and ferrous. Annoyingly, I actually had some ferrous dust that I actually or smelted rather, and I probably shouldn't have in hindsight now, considering making invar is something that we probably want to do quite a bit. This will make 6, I think. Let's check. Yes, 6. So that'll be enough for us. And then we can, you know, get some stuff sorted. And I'm hoping to kind of, you know, I was a bit slow, I think, at the beginning, like, you know, finding a place. But now we're actually here, I think we can probably start getting somewhere pretty quickly, or at least that's the hope. Like, I want to set up some cool things pretty soon with this. So we need, or rather, wrong one. Actually, need 2 invar things there. And this is why I love so much about. Oh, it'd be great if I closed this. This is the reason I just made, I think, the crafting thing is just because it's so much. I need sand, or I need cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw it in there. Do that, because gravel comes out of this, and I don't want to be making concrete all the time. I mean, I did accidentally, like I was here and a creeper blew up, which was kind of annoying. Also, did I ever check in here? No, I didn't. Spectral dust, bread, and fire protection poppet. But yeah, this kind of blew up, so I need to fix that. So I need all the gravel I can. We can throw this in here now. Do all that stuff, that's perfectly fine. And, you know, from here we can redstone reception coils, bucket, and induction smelter. So induction smelter, don't really care too much. It's like its own singular machine. It doesn't really have to be next to these guys. Like this one functions with this one functions with this one. This one was just up here because there was a spare cable up there. But this is a pair, this is a pair, this is on its own, so this can stay on its own because it doesn't really need, induction smelter never really needs another thing to go with it. Let's just do that because it doesn't need to input or output anywhere. And no, we don't want that. And then we need to, well, we need another bucket really, but in all honesty we can just use this bucket that's here. So we're gonna need ender pearls. Like, I know in theory it's probably better to use the alloy smelter for this sort of stuff, but I thought for the first time doing it, you know, it's best, instead of going with the Ethereum blend and going for the alloy smelter, I think it's best to at least once do this like normally. So we actually need shiny ores, and the cool thing about this is actually we do have 1 shiny ore around the place. Here we go. Another cool thing is, if I can find it, we have some cinnabar lying around the area. When you pulverize gold, it actually has a chance of giving you, I think it's gold. Yeah, when you pulverize gold, it actually has a 5% chance of giving you cinnabar. Redstone, we can actually do that pretty soon in the future, considering we've now got an emerald and quite a bit of gold. But we can throw this in here, and this will actually make us, if I get to it, 3, no, actually, sorry, it'll give us, yeah, 3 and a 75% chance of getting rich slag, which it did. So that's 3, that's perfectly fine. We actually only need 1 pulverized. So let's do this. And then, oh, we can actually throw that back onto orange. And didn't want to do that, because that's kind of a useful thing. And then another thing we need 2 tin and 1 silver. So tin and silver, and we can actually turn this off again. I never really understood why this one was an option. Like, surely you just have it there, or maybe it's so it can. I don't know. Is that maybe so only stuff can only pull out of it? It doesn't like pull out of it. Maybe that's the thing. Then we want to go magma crucible into here. I think. Yep. In order to make the Enderium blend, and then that goes with pyrotheum, which I'm not sure we have the ability to make, I just realised. Are we able to make pyrotheum is the question. Pyrotheum dust. We got sulfur, we got cold blaze powder. Oh, we have the glowstone, I'm pretty sure, to be able to do that. In theory. Somewhere. In the nether. Possibly. Or here. How much we need for that? We need 2, so we need 1, which means we need 1 glowstone, 2 redstone. 2 redstone. So, magma crucible, fluid transposer, get these guys up with that. I think it's a bit, it doesn't work when it's using buckets all of the time. And then we need sulfur, coal, and what was the other thing? That one. Sulfur, got redstone, so red. And how much cinnabar do we actually have in here? We have 1 extra. Okay, so do that. Make. Oh, we haven't pulverized the coal. That would be a thing if I was clever and remembered things. Forgetting all these things right now, and then we can quickly throw those in, and it'll take a bit of time, but it's worth it. And then, really, that's actually all we need to do, because literally we take these two rather, and resonant charge. Ooh. Oh yeah, I know what they do, but 4 enduring around a redstone energy cell. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's how it works. So I can literally just get rid of this. Just, you know, a few things like that. And I know I don't have to put it in the. Actually, I don't know if the crafting thing works if you actually haven't got. Like if you haven't got any power in it, I don't know if the crafting thing works. But yeah, that's now actually filling up with more power, so that's great. You know, we're not limited anymore. Like we still have the limit of these guys sending out all the RF and what's being inputted, but you know, we can last longer now for we can last a lot longer on like having no power from there if we move our power or change it over. Because I'm actually thinking of changing to these solar panel things here, because I was looking at them. I like the idea of the progression and stuff anyway, but if you look, that's 1 RF per tick, that's 8 RF per tick, because you know they're cumulative. 64, 512, that's 4,096, and then this is 32,000, 32,768 per tick, so that's that times 20 per second. It said control for power. Oh right, so that's how much it's got in it. But yeah, it's got capacity of like 32 million. So essentially, it holds like a third of what's in here, just in the one. So I think in the future, it might be a cool idea to get one of those. But I think we're also going to have the backup of the windmills. But they make less noise because I've tested them in the creative world, and you know, I think we're not going to be ever using more power than this will produce in a day. Like in a day it will produce. And like we sleep a lot as well. We can do this sort of stuff. Like in a day, like it's going to create more power than we use at night. Obviously, it's like a progressive thing. Like each one of these requires 8 of these, which require 8 of these, which require 8 of these, 8 of these, 8 of these, which require that. So you know, it's a lot of stuff. And once we get an ME crafting stuff set up, it'll be a lot easier. But yeah, what we're actually going to do now, we're only about 15 minutes into the video, so now that we've done the induction smelter and upgraded this, I think, especially, you know, since we have all that, why don't we try with this recycler thing and get more power being used. Like this uses 1 EU per tick or 32 EU per tick maximum. So the theory is that, you know, it'll take the energy, hopefully, if none way. We actually just need this stuff first. So we need... we have no sticks because we have no wood, so or at least in there we don't. Or I was about to say or in here apparently. So there we go. obviously this ME system isn't the most, like, currently it has 2 drives in it, 2 1K drives, so we haven't got auto crafting or anything special like that in it. So yeah, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's actually take all this out of the inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Machine block. Don't actually know where I threw the metallurgical infuser, but obviously I do. I know there's one on this chest, obviously. But we need to create a basic control circuit, which is 1 redstone and 1 osmium. Stone and osmium, which is a lot easier than, you know, having 6 copper cables and a redstone or 2 redstone and an iron, I think it is. I can't remember. We also need to upgrade this guy, like, sometime in the future. And then we need stone. So we need 6 normal stone. 5, 6. Already have my some of my inventory, so I don't know why I even did that. And then we can basically create this thing. Well, if we then get a glowstone. So 6 stone, and then I'm not sure what we'll do after that. I think we'll maybe get up to like 25 minutes by the time this is fully set up, because we've also got to create the induction smelter. And then if it isn't fully done, what we'll probably do is just set up, I think we can maybe just set up, what am I trying to think of? There's something I was planning to do. Something else I was planning to do. So this question is, does this connect? No, it doesn't. Okay, so now we've got the question of, does the crescent hammer work on it? It doesn't. This is why I should test things before I get here. So wrench, bronze, 6 bronze. Bronze has always actually been quite easy. So just find the forestry bronze. Go. Damn it. There we go. 1, 2. Wrench. There we go. And now the possibility of this is, if I take this guy, does mechanism go into this? It does. So it's just the pipes that we have to worry about. So what we can actually do is keep this out here. As long as we keep it like lit up and away from stuff, like that little bit less of power is not going to do anything to us really. I don't think at this level. Like, we're still going up, as you see. So what we can do is fill up this quickly. What we can do with all this now is we can set up. I also want to charge this quickly. Even that shouldn't really be too much of an effect on us power-wise anymore. What we want to do is make an igneous extruder now, because that's not gonna do anything to us. Yeah. So an igneous extruder. I don't know why it went in here. Probably because of lag. You know, it's not going to be too much. And then we want a chest as well. So piston, going to be fine. Machine frame. Again, simple stuff. Just need some more sand. Which really, we should be able to get 3 from there. And an extra 1 from here. Oh, either way, we already had it in our inventory. Ooh. And then, after that, we can actually stop worrying about that for now. Pneumatic servo, which means we need 2 more sand. Come to think of it. Then copper gears. Again, simple again, we have a lot of copper. Probably too much, in all honesty. Oh, god damn it. I keep on like underestimating the amount of coal that, oh not coal, glass that we need. Keep on forgetting that this actually has more than 4, it actually has 8 in total. So what we can actually do, go back to this point, and then there we go. So all we want to do here, go up here, there's a lake over here that we can get some water over at. Oh, and lagger apparently. Okay, and then come over here again, and we can set up this below the. What we can do is chest on top, and in theory, throw this guy below. So I hope that this works. Might have to change it up. Actually, what I might have to do is, because I'm assuming it takes from the, like it puts in the, sort of like furnaces almost, so I'll have to put it in through the bottom, from the bottom of here. So water and a lava, make some of that. And it has a chance of making this. Now I want to know if it'll auto export or not. It's another thing. No, it does not. Okay, so that's something we'll have to work out in the future. But I think that's okay for now. And then we can actually use that to I don't actually know how fast it's throwing through, so it's not. Looks like it's slowly gonna go up, like, you know, like after about five cobblestones going through, it'll eventually go up. Are you going up in power? Yes, you are. How about? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have a little look at some of my previous thoughts, because I actually planned to do something, and I'm gonna look at my thoughts. I just realized what I said. I'm going to like think again about what I was gonna do. I think I just saw it. And we can maybe do some other stuff to end off the episode with. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I got a few plans for what we are going to do, and it actually made me also realize I haven't set up any of my Tinker's construct stuff yet. Like, simply even doing that is something that I probably should have done a while ago, and the reason why I remembered is because I looked at that emerald we have. So now we can add Silky onto our, or Silk Touch rather, or Silky, depending on which one you want to call it on here, to the steel pickaxe. So that means that we'll be able to pick up nether ores and stuff like that pretty easily, as well as I was in the nether earlier trying to get some more nether quartz, and I actually found out there's, you know, where the draconium ore is. So I got 7 of that. Actually, I've only like broken 2 ores, I think it was. I destroyed one normally, and then for the second one I used my slightly fortuney hammer on it. So I thought, you know, maybe I could get a bit extra from that, which obviously I may have, I'm not sure. Got a tiny bit extra, I don't know what the general drops for it are, but you know, might as well have tried. So now we can bring that all over, get it in a large amount, and, you know, save it up almost for a rainy day, or, you know, when we actually have our very high tier you know, hammer which has Fortune 3 on it and stuff like that. So that'll be a great thing there. So another thing we've got to do, or what I thought we could do, is I thought, why don't we just get started with making one of these solar panels? You know, we might as well get started with the basic one now. It's kind of a weird recipe almost, because it uses a lot of nuggets. That's probably the weirdest thing about it. Plus it has lapis shards, which is probably the other confusing thing for me. But you just use a glass lapis shards, which is, you just get 9 from a piece of lapis. I'm assuming you can probably make, sorry, find out what the lapis shards are again. How about we go back here? We can actually probably use it, yeah, we can throw this back into one. But one of these we can get 3, so, you know, 1 lapis equals one of these things. I don't actually know where the lapis is. Don't know where I put it all. There we go. We've also got to get some iron, and that's nuggets as well. So that's kind of a weird, one of the weird things about this. And I think the other one was steel, which we should have a bit of. I'll probably throw these guys in the enemy system. I'll probably actually pulverize the other one, these ones, because they are the wrong types. There's the iron, there's that. Where's all that steel I have? There is 1 steel nuggets. I'll throw these in for now, but don't really care all that much right now. Lapis shards are going to go in there as well. And that is that. And we've also got to make... Oh wait, 6... we got to get glass. So why am I doing that again? Why am I doing that again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send only the sand through because we don't want to get any concrete, as I previously said. And then we'll hopefully have, well, it's 1 tick per, one ERF per tick. So it's slow right now. What the hell is a solar focus? Yeah, I need to get into draconic evolution as well. Solar neutron, sorry, activator. Oh, left shift and M. A machine directs the neutron radiation of the sun to its internal reservoir, allowing the slow creation of various isotopes. I'm sure I would understand that better if I knew what it was used to make, maybe. What are we waiting for? It's glass. But yeah, you know, might as well get started with this stuff. But yeah, as I was also trying to say, ultimate solar, I assume, yeah, we need the quantum one. There's also the ultimate hybrid solar panel, which are these ones. I'm not sure how much they make, but they seem a lot more expensive. Quantum core and you 4 nether stars. Ooh. Like, I think in the future we could probably go with those, but you know, these are still cool for now on. Like, they look quite cool in comparison to just being a full blood quantum gen. Either way, stop getting distracted. It's what we need to do. We're missing these guys, 2, 3 of those guys, and then we have a Lidstone. How about we throw this guy on top of here? Okay, basic power. Okay, we got basic power, which the achievement says put down or place down a Lidstone solar panel. Congrats to us, even though we have all this. Though it is that stuff is considerably more noisy than the other stuff. So we're gonna do just go sleep, and then we're gonna have a little look at how this guy is producing. I don't think it has actually an inventory, and maybe if we then let's shut off the top for now so that this can actually fill up. Like these pipes need to fill up, and that needs to fill up, then these guys need to fill up in all the pipes just so they can, or rather, not just, you know, in the pipes in general, before these can actually fill up. Like, even these guys are at lowest right now. And considering this guy's only making 1 RF per tick, then yeah, he's not exactly going to be making it. Your boots are too big for you. I hate the only reason I hate wind turbines is these sounds, and I don't know what they're under. I've been meaning to change it in mechanism settings, but I always forget. And I keep on right-clicking on this, thinking it has a thing. Oh, look at it! It is creating EU, or rather RF. I've been working with recyclers, so I keep on saying EU now. How much? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can make 3. If we can get 1 more, we can. There we go. We can actually make, yeah, so that guy's now producing. We can obviously I'm gonna probably try and get to hardened before next episode. It's like, as you saw, it's not too difficult to do in terms of items, but it's actually for the end of the episode, just ever so quickly. First turn on our power again, because I realized this is going to be draining now. It's not even draining that fast, look at it. So I suppose we're not using all that much. We're not producing. So we got 1, we got rubber. 2, we got a wooden pickaxe, cooked chicken, and dirt. We're so lucky. Obviously, you know, there's the chance of getting, you know, diamonds and emeralds and ender pearls and stuff like that. So, you know, obviously I'm gonna try and get a proper like Enderman farm set up. I actually want to see, because we've got RF tools installed, I want to actually get to a point where we're in a void world, and having a void world is going to be a lot easier to do Enderman spawning, because like they can't go anywhere, so you know, they can't teleport away, so they get killed. I just need a better, I think there's a sword that does, or an enchantment or something like that, that stops Endermans from teleporting once they've got hit by it, but I can't remember what it is, and I don't know if you can get it with Tinker's Contract. Because normally what I do is I get a scythe that has, you know, looting on it, and it'll just kill, like, have like 8 of them attacking at the same time. This guy actually has a Thaumonomicon. I don't know what these are. Actually, an extra Thaumonomicon. Torn page. Observations of the immortal of an immortal. We've got some witchery stuff. I need to sort of research witchery because I'm not too sure about it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully by next episode we'll have got a better solar panel, and this base should be looking less boxy and, well, I suppose it's Minecraft, but you know, a bit better at least. I'll probably go with the similar design to how I normally do, with the carpenter blocks and hardened clay. If I find any clay, is there any clay down here? Yeah, it's clay there, and stuff like that. Red hardened clay, because that's like my favourite block. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.